Hello guys, and welcome to another plan with me. This week we are planning for the 25th through the 31st, which was Chris's birthday, the end of our Italy trip, the Chris's birthday sale, Amanda's wedding, and Easter, all in 1 week. So buckle up, get a drink, because guess what? I am a piece of shit and I didn't pull stickers for this because I looked at the Italy days and I was like, I don't want to do that. So yeah, we're just gonna jump into it. I do have my Printpression SPC Edit Planner with my inserts, and we will pull this on out. I am gonna be using the December 2022 mystery kit here. Here are the boxes. Amanda's wedding, in my regular planner I did it Chris themed, and this one I wanted to do something for Amanda's wedding, and her wedding was in a garden. So this kit worked out absolutely perfect for that. And then Andrea did whip up some like wedding boxes for us using the art from my wedding kit. So we have those as well that we can pull in, as well as I do have the tall box that came with the kit. And I have the doodle sampler, I have the heart bundle, heart one bundle here, and I'm using antique gold, which is so pretty with this kit. Comes with some romance quotes, and it comes with the Hey Boo underlays, which are one of my favorite heart underlays in the shop. I do have some custom quotes, as well as a plethora of custom multis. So we are gonna just grab all of, I have a lot of boxes to pick from, okay guys? I'm definitely not gonna use the one that's on the washi, but let's see now. So I'm only gonna use 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only need 8 total boxes. We're definitely gonna use the scene, so that's 2, 3. I kind of wanna use the tall box, 4. Maybe we'll use her 5, 6, 7, and then the gifts. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna probably mainly use, besides the scene, the wedding boxes, which, yeah, it's just such a cute kit for what we're doing here. Oh my god, I just hit my head of my light. So we will just get into the storytelling, I suppose. Yeah, because the first couple of days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, we're both very busy. I don't have a full box on them, very full days. Monday was first and foremost Christopher's birthday. He turned 31, and in like our friend group, I'm very much so the youngest because I'm still in my 20s. And so I just like to make fun of everybody because I'm only 28. I'll be 29 in September, so I can't be playing this joke for much longer, but, you know, it's a funny time. I'm going to pull in the days of the week from my shop. These are unfoiled in font choice 5. The foiler just turned off. I feel like I need to name the foiler. My silhouettes all have names. The pink one's named Peggy after my mom. It was my first one, so it's like she was here with me supporting my little small business here. The next one is red, and its name is Kylo because it is called Empire Red, so I had to give it a good old Sith name. And then my black one is named Alyuka, which is one of my favorite anime characters. If you know what that's from, comment down below because you're a real one. I'm going to pull this sheet, which this sheet is just the 2023 sampler mixed with the weekly essentials smushed together, but these date numbers are in font choice 5 as well, in antique gold, and then the holes is hole choice 3. But yeah, so Monday was Chris's birthday. He turned 31, and basically we didn't have any specific plans this day, and then he was talking about wanting to go to Murano and Burano, and so I found this tour that was like, I think it ended up being like 60 euro for 2 people. So it was like a full day, like 7-hour thing, so it was like not a bad price at all. So I booked it, and so basically we got up in the morning and we walked down to the train station. Freaking, the fact that this was 1 week ago today, this is what I was doing, wild. But I absolutely freaking love Venice, and so we just walked right down to the train station. It was like an 8-minute walk from our hotel. And we had to meet them. The like literal instructions said it was like outside of the KFC. It's just so funny. And Chris is like, who comes to Italy and eats KFC? And I'm like, it's probably like local people who like don't just want to eat pasta every day. And Chris is like, you know what, you're right. So we met up there, and then we first took a small boat to like St. Mark's Basilica area, and to get a bigger boat. So then we got a big boat, and we took the bigger boat over to the first island, because this was actually, I kind of feel like something happened within the booking, because my booking only showed 2 islands, but like everything said that we were on the 7-hour tour. So she was like, no, you do all 3 islands. I'm like, whatever. I would have been happy after the second, let me tell you, but we'll get there. So okay, what do I want to put here? We will put the presents here, because this was also Kieran's birthday this day, so why not? But yeah, so we took the boat to Murano, which, if you don't know, Venice used to like be big on like glass making, and then basically the only glass factory now is on the island of Murano. If you are actually Italian and you know, like, I mean, like, I'm actually Italian, but you know what I mean, like, Italian, and you know better info, let me know. But that's what I gathered. And then we got to see a glass blowing demonstration, which was, like, okay. It was only, like, 10 minutes, and then, like, we exited through, like, they called it a museum, but it was literally just, like, a shop. And everything was like $1 million, and I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do with like a $30, it was like $30 for a little glass thing like this big, like figurine. And there was a shark, but it was like not a cute shark, but yeah. So we walked through that really quick. You were not allowed to take pictures, which is also kind of like cringe, and I hated that part. But then we just kind of like explored a little bit about Murano, but at this point Chris was having really bad anxiety, because all of the other tours we've ever done on like an international trip were like more guided tours, and this was more like meet back at this time. And so we went back quite early just to like ease his anxiety. But we did that, and then because we got back early, we got to get a seat on top of the boat, which was actually so freaking epic, because as we were then taking the boat to Burano, we got to see the Swiss Alps from the boat, which was really, 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 really cool. And we got to Burano. And if you just Google Burano, you will get the vibes. I will show you on my phone really quick, because Burano was, I think, one of my favorite places I've ever been. It literally feels like you're walking through a painting. There's like me, because everything is just like all of these like super brightly colored houses and buildings, and like I said, everything here looks like it's like a painting. It's so freaking stunning, beautiful, wonderful, magical. I am obsessed with that place. So we walked around and explored there. And this island, I think they like kind of knew that that island was like lit, and like people would want to be taking a lot of pictures and whatever, because we were on that island. I think the other one we were there for 1 hour. This one we were there for like a little over, like probably like 2.5 hours. So that was really cool. So we were able to stop and get lunch because we were starving, and we got pizza. I got like it was like ricotta, and I think it had like mozzarella and spinach on it. I picked the spinach up because I actually hate spinach, but it was good. And then we had to catch the boat to go to the third island, which was called Torcello, which, listen, wasn't for me. The whole island has like a population of like straight up like 10 people, and there's one road in the whole island, and there was quite literally nothing to look at, and it was just really muddy. So like we walked down the one road, and then we walked back up and waited until the boat came. So then we took the boat back to where we started, and then we went back to the hotel and just kind of vibed for a little bit. And then we went out to dinner, and we were like exploring all the different menus, and I was like, we can maybe go to this place, but let's just check one more menu. And we checked one more menu, guys, and oh my god, I was so thrilled, because on this trip I learned about / fell in love with pistachio cream sauce for pasta. And this random restaurant that we stumbled upon was like only the second time I'd ever seen it. The first time was like, you know, when I got it in Rome. And this other restaurant had it, and I was like, we have to go here. This is like non-negotiable. And Chris was like, yeah, that's fine. I don't care where we go. So I was thrilled, and then we went and got our final gelato, which I'm already missing daily gelato so much. And so we got gelato, and then went back to the hotel room, and I was reading. I read so much on this trip. I read 7 books in 7 days, so we love to see it. So I was doing my reading, and then we stayed up way too late. Like, I did not go to sleep until past midnight, you know, because as I talked about in the last video, the whole like no AC in most of Europe thing was really tragic. But yeah, it was really fucking hot. But yeah, so we had to get up at 2:30 in the morning, and I had basically, I think, told you guys in my last plan with me that we had to hire a private water taxi because our flight home left at 6:30 a.m. and it said to be for international 3 hours early. So we had to be there at like 3:30 in the morning. So disgusting behavior, if I'm being honest with you. But we woke up at 2:30 in the morning to get ready, and then Marco, our private taxi driver, which I want to also let you guys know, because we were like panicked about it, and so we went and talked to the people at the hotel, and they were like, yeah, we can like book one, but just so you know, like, it's, if we book a private taxi, it's gonna be like X price. And we're like, well, I mean, yeah, obviously they're gonna freaking charge you an arm and a leg because they know you have no other choice, because it's like a nighttime pickup, middle of the night pickup. And it was 170 euros, and I'm like, well, like, we don't really have any other options, so yep, I will book it. So that was real annoying, but we did that. And then I got a Nutella croissant for brekkie, and I read my book. And then we took our first of 3 flights from Venice to Amsterdam. Oh my god, Amsterdam was so stressful because I don't know what was going on, but what do I want to use? I think I might use this. Okay, I'm gonna put this at the bottom. So basically, I freaking love how Europe does customs. It's so like nifty, neat, quick, painless. Basically, you walk up to this thing, you put your passport in, and then it scans your face. And then like if you match, it lets you through. If not, you have to like go speak to somebody, blah, blah, blah. It took so long to scan me, and I literally think it's because I had my glasses on. Like once I like thought about it, because I don't have glasses on in my like passport photo, but I was getting so anxious. I was like sweating profusely. So embarrassing. But yeah, so we went through customs, and then we were gonna be at that airport for a few hours, so we went and found food, and we found the okay, so I'm gonna put happy 31st birthday on here. That's cute. Put Amanda and Andy on the day of their wedding. We'll put old man energy here, why not? And then we'll throw HBD Chris on here, I guess, why not? And then I'll just put like some little hearts on here as well. But yeah, so basically we went to the, what do you call people from the Netherlands? Is that Dutch people? What are people from the Netherlands called? Dutch, yeah. We went to the Dutch McDonald's. So that was, we'll put You Are My Happy on this girl. It's fine. Should we really be putting something on her? Yeah, it won't cover her face, that's fine. And then for this, I'm gonna put this quote right in the middle that says, I love you every second of my life. Cutie pie. So we went there and got McDonald's. I just got like chicken nuggets and French fries. They did not taste the same, but like whatever. And they came in like increments, like you get 6 or you could get 9. It was very weird. But 69. That's 6, no more. But Chris got something. I don't really know what Chris got, if I'm being honest. But the dipping sauces came in these like, they look like salad dressing tubes that you would get from like a to-go salad at fast food, but it was like barbecue sauce. And it tastes like Sweet Baby Ray's, not like McDonald's barbecue, and that was very upsetting, if I'm being honest with you. So yeah, we did that, and then we took the long ass flight from Amsterdam to Atlanta, and oh my god, the seats next to me was like the cutest little old couple, and there was this girl, like the window seat for them, and she was having really bad anxiety because I will let you guys know this was the most turbulent flight I have ever experienced. And the little old lady was like rubbing her back. It was so cute. But I did a ton of reading. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos that I had downloaded onto my phone. We got our meal and it was not good. It was so much worse than the first flight. They told me it was tortellini and it was 100% ravioli. And it had like peas, which like I don't mind peas, but it was just like a really weird thing to be like in this meal. And it was just not good, if I'm being honest with you. But they give you so many snacks. But there was snack drama because basically this flight was very, 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 very turbulent. So on 2 different situations while they were servicing the cabin, the pilot came on the speaker and was like, I need the like, what are they called? Flight attendants to like go sit down and buckle up. Like, we're experiencing rough air, like for your safety, da 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 da. So whatever. And then like the second time it happened, we were like, it was like the final service before we were getting ready to land, and the guy came on and he was like, okay, like we're gonna need like service to stop for the remainder of the flight, like it's gonna be rough air, I've done everything I can to avoid it, but like it is what it is basically. And I guess that there were people like towards the rear of the plane that were like making a stink about it, like huffing and puffing and being like really rude. And honestly, I loved the pilot for this. He got on, and like it's just one of those things where to me it's just like very entitled fucking asshole energy when you get on. There's like a little bunny in the deck, and I'm literally gonna put it over Sunday because it was Easter. So basically, like the pilot gets on the thing and is like, so I understand we have some upset passengers near the rear of the plane for not getting service, but the thing is I need to do what is safe for my flight attendants, and I'm not gonna have them come service with carts that full weigh like over 100 pounds, where it's just gonna get like whipped around. Like that's dangerous to them, that's dangerous to you. I need you to respect and understand that I am doing what is safest for everybody, and I will not be sending them back out just because you're mad. And I was like, hell yeah, dude. Cause like we didn't have good seats. Like I did not pay for like good seats. But like, if you're that concerned, then chalk up the money for first class. Then you'll be being serviced first, and you wouldn't have an issue. But like people were being like so rude about it, and I'm like, the fact that you're more concerned about a like 1/4 of a can of soda and a bag of pretzels over people's legitimate safety is pathetic. And that's truly how I felt, I'm being honest with you. Like the fact that people are that self-centered that like at the end of the day, flying, like you're in a metal tank in the air. Like you need to do what's safest for all involved. So that happened, and then there was a salad fiasco because I just was like sick of carbs and I wanted vegetables, and I couldn't find anything at the airport when we landed in Atlanta, and we flew from Atlanta to Austin, and then 25 hours later we were home. But we're gonna get into the day by day. The stories for the rest of the week aren't like involved or exciting, so yeah. Basically for the rest of the week I will just tell you it as we get to them, I suppose. So basically for both Monday and Tuesday, it's just full little things, like the full way. I used almost all of the little things that came in the kit on Monday, Tuesday. I didn't really use little things, I don't think, like anywhere else in the spread, because I used so many of them in here, which was, you know, something. We'll do this. pretty sure these will be the ones down here, so that I can just do with all of these things. And then we'll grab this guy. Just gonna put in all the little things for both of these days just now, so. Because again, like I said, I did not pull stickers for this plan with me because pulling stickers for these 2 days seemed kind of annoying, you know? So I was just like, I'm not doing that. This one, and then the light green, then dark green, pink, and then light green, and then dark green, and then orange. Okay. Light green, dark green, and then these ones are going to be dark green. Don't you know? Sorry if this why did I say it like that? Sorry if this part is quite boring, but it's just like it is what it is. You know, I gotta get all of these labels in for this very, 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 very busy day. Okay. Throw in an orange and a pink. And a light green. And then another pink. And a light green and a dark green. And then we can get in with the things that were done, you know. When you reflect on that, that looks crazy. Okay. These are days of the week out of here. Get them out of here. Where's my scripts? We have that, and we have that. This is what's necessary at this point in time. Okay. So the first thing we're going to mark is Chris's birthday. I'm going to be using a ton of the mini little things. We're going to use the birthday cake. And then for boating to Murano, I'm going to use a heart icon. I might pull out some rose gold mini little things to throw in with this just because. And then I'm also going to be using a bunch of like Once More with Love / the Coffee Monsters Co. like emoji faces. I'm going to use this one from Once More with Love to mark the glass demo. For exploring Murano, I'm just going to use like the sneakers because we did walk around. Those came in the bundle. And then we'll just use another like happy face for taking the boat again. Okay, so for happy birthday to Chris, we're gonna do HBD Chris. I am using font choice 8. And I think a lot of these scripts are way too long, so we're just gonna put to Murano. This boat's not gonna fit. And then we'll do glass demo. Perfect. And then we'll do explore Murano. Perfect. And then for the boat to Burano, we'll just do it like that, to Burano. Okay. Seeing the Swiss Alps, we'll use this face because that's cute. Then I'm going to pull out some sneakers just from my collection for exploring the next island. What are the colors in this? You can grab like a peachy color would be kind of good because I don't use peaches very often. We did get pizza, and there is pizza icon on the mini little things icons, so that works out great. I'm gonna use the clock for like we had to get to the boat for Torcello. And then I'm gonna use sneakers again for marking walking around Torcello. Use those. And there we go. Swiss Alps. Explore Burano. Ricotta pizza. Okay, and then to Torcello. ripping off all of the parts that say boat. So just have a million stickers that say boat on my paper. And then, you see, I'm just all the boats. Okay. And then for taking a boat back, you can use the heart icon. And then we did just kind of relax the hotel. And if you are unaware, my favorite way to mark relaxing is to use these little couch icons. Even though we relax on the bed, I just think it's like a good way to mark relaxing. For pistachio pasta, absolutely going to be using this. I think I want to make a mini little things sheet of all of like a bunch of emojis. I think that would be like really good. And for our final gelato, do that. Here it is. We're just gonna use like a little green, which works out because I always get pistachio and salted caramel. So green is correct. And then I red. Okay, so boat back. Boom. Relax. Boom. Pistachio pasta. It's gonna go right over the face, but that's fine. Boom. Final gelato. Boom. And read. Perfect. So over here, we're gonna mark that 2 a.m. wake up with, I guess I used a bed, not an alarm clock. That's fine. I don't know if I'm ever gonna use the alarm, but that's whatever. Okay. So then we took the boat, and I'm using the $sign because it was so expensive. And I did get a Nutella croissant, but I don't really have croissant stickers. And I could order some because I'm pretty sure Andrea does sell them, but like I don't really have any like further plans than eating an abundance of croissants, so I'm not. And I'm just gonna use a donut to mark it because it's still like a baked good, and I figured that worked good enough. And then I read some this day. I read a ton this day, like I said. And I'm going to mark that we took our first plane from Venice to Amsterdam. So for 2 a.m. wake up, we've got a script for that. Boat to, ooh, I ripped it, my bad. Boat to VCE, which was the Marco Polo Venice Airport. And then for my Nutella croissant, I'm gonna rip off Nutella because it's not gonna fit, and we'll just put croissant. And then I read. And then we go from Venice to Amsterdam. Cool. So we got to Amsterdam. We did get McDonald's. And then we took our next flight. And I did read some more. So we'll grab the books from the doodles, because why not? Because I read literally like 3 books on this flight. Because it was like 9 or so hours. And one of the books I read was one of the like Wayward Children's books, so it's really short. YouTube Bingeroo. And the gross ravioli. McDonald's. Amsterdam to Atlanta. Read. YouTube binge. No, don't rip. Don't do it, you dumb bitch. Okay, I think I saved her. YouTube binge. Okay. Gross ravioli. Perfect. And then there was the snack drama, which was all so annoying because people were just like so selfish. So I'm gonna use this face, like giving like the side eye because that's kind of how I felt. Salad fiasco, obviously gonna use this. Then Atlanta to AUS. I'm just gonna use the suitcase because I'm out of airplanes. 25 hours later, we made it home, so we'll use the house icon. And then we'll use another bed icon for passing the fuck out. I don't think I've ever fallen asleep so fast in my entire life, if I'm being honest. Snack drama, salad fiasco, Atlanta to Austin, 25 hours. I'm gonna get the later part off because it's not gonna fit. and then PTFO. Okay, that's those 2 days. Now, back into normal territory. The first thing I'm gonna mark for Wednesday is that I worked. Wow, look at that. Just one giant box. And then we used a lot of big little things because I was out of regular little things. Me and Chris got Cobble Bobs this day, and I did a lot of laundry. And unpacked. I unpacked / did laundry, which is why I marked it the way that I did. You'll see. So for working, I'm going to take this retro computer, and then for my custom multi, I'm going to take a work script. These are in font choice 8, like everything else has been. And then for me and Chris getting lunch at Cobble Bob's, of course, we can take one of the chips with cheese because the orange matches. And then I'll take the with Chris, wherever it is on here. Here it is. And then I am going to use the suitcase little thing here that's like to indicate the unpacking portion and laundry. You get what I mean? I think that works out. And then I'm going to use a pink label for YouTube binge. I did film my Italy with me, which was wildly long. My sister called me, and it was Kieran's birthday, so gotta figure out how to make this all fit. Will this fit? Okay, it'll just fit simply. Okay, that's fine. So for YouTube binge, we'll use this YouTube laptop here. For filming, we'll use this camera. For talking with my sister, we've got this. And then for Kieran's birthday, we have got the present. Okay, and then my scripts. We've got YouTube binge. We're gonna do a little stacky poo situation. Binge. YouTube. We've got a film. Gotta talk to sis. Those are all like my standard customs. Then on my secondary custom, we have happy birthday for Kieran. Right there, baby. Perfect. And that's the first half. Moving on to the more normal, chill second half of the week. Grab this for the sale starting. I slept horrible that previous night, like tossing and turning, bad sleep. And then we had to go to Hobby Lobby in the morning because I needed to get the rest of the stuff for Andrea's Easter basket, as well as something. I needed to get fabric so I can make Theo a blanket for his birthday. So for the sale starting, we're going to use the stickers sticker. And then for sleeping like shiitake mushrooms, I'll pull something out for that. I'm like trying to pull a lot of like the orangey colors because I don't use orange a lot in spreads. So we'll use these like slippers from SPC. And then for going shopping to the store, I'm gonna grab just the shopping bag from the Doodles. So we have this for sale starts. Perfect. And then from the bundle, we have slept like shit and shopping. That's font 5, that's font 6, and that's all in antique gold. Okay. Use this to mark working. And I felt like asshole this day, if I'm being honest with you. I did not feel good at all. I was also so mad because Guy Fieri was in Texas this day, and I like felt too unwell to go meet him. I don't want to talk about it. It's like sad times. But I felt like shit. I took a COVID test and it ended up just being allergies, and like lack of sleep. Like I was literally just like facing exhaustion. So I did like a bit of work, and then I was like, honestly, like I need to take care of myself and I don't feel good right now. Like I need to lay down, which is very unlike me. Usually I will just push through anything, and so I do not. So I'm gonna use Lottie not feeling good, and I have a feel yucky custom, But then I did get up because I was just having such like a hankering for salad still. And so we went to Mad Greens and I got salad and literally eating a vegetable, like eating something other than just straight up carbs. I instantly, and I mean instantly, felt like 30% better. So we have this one gal with the green hair that I got from like a freebie. And I'm gonna use the Mad Greens Custom. Okay, the first thing we're gonna mark up here is that I was feeling better, baby. Thank God. I woke up, I slept so good that night, and I woke up feeling like $1,000,000, and then I worked. So for feeling better, I'm just gonna use this because these green girls kind of match, and I don't really have like a ton of like time to use them, places to use green, especially in the summery months. It's like a Christmas color, so we'll put feeling better. Praise be. And then I did work. Work, 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 work. Using another one of these green haired girls? Yup, I sure am. So I worked. And within the working, we did have a YT binge. We got Sonic. And then this was Amanda and Andy's wedding day. It was on this Friday. And so yeah, I'll pop that in. Move this down a little. Very cute. YouTube binge, we're just gonna use the movie clapper, and a YT binge custom. Then like I said, we got Sonic. And it was Amanda and Andy's wedding. Okay. So for Sonic, I'm just gonna use, I used the Sonic bag from SPC, and then we just have fast food script, and then Amanda plus Andy. Cute. Saturday, the first thing that I did in the morning was we didn't work this day. That I remember now. I mean, I didn't remember before, but I do recall now. Is that I played BGA, and then I had to cut up like meats and cheeses because Andre had asked me to bring that for game night, and I was like, sure thing, jelly bean. So I did that and had a YouTube binge. Okay, so for playing BGA, which I'm pretty sure I like don't have a sticker for, I don't remember putting that on my list of things that I needed. I'm just gonna do that with a relax script because that was basically what I was doing, was just vibing, relaxing. Okay, so then I'm gonna use this cutting board icon from the mini icons sheet, and I do have a cheese and meats script. Do this, meats, cheese and meats, made a little charcuterie. And then for YouTube binge, I'm gonna use the like the Stevie from the Doodles. I have such a tickle in my throat. Binge and YouTube. Perfect. Then down here, we are going to put that we got McDonald's. We were really bad about eating out this week because I think we were like still on vacation mode, and we just did like a really small grocery trip because I didn't want to like mess up our schedule. So we didn't like have a ton to eat at home, and we did D&D. And I finally got a wolf that I named Theo because he was a really fat, chunky baby wolf, and it reminded me of the baby pictures of Theo. So for McDonald's, we are gonna use this little takeout icon. We've gotta make Donald's script here. For D&D, I'm going to use this and a D&D custom. It's technically the Rhaenyra Game of Thrones stick, or no, I think it looks like Rhaenyra. It's the like ACOTAR fantasy girl, but Andrea colored it to look like my D&D character for me. For Theo the wolf, I'm going to just use a little paw icon and put in Theo the wolf. And then up here, I'm going to mark work and YouTube binge. Okay. So, whoops, I accidentally flipped all the way to the YouTube first. We'll just grab something for YouTube first, I guess. I don't really know how well this matches, but options are running low on my green items. Do that. So we'll mark work. Actually, no, I don't want to use this. Can I peel this up without destroying things? Yes. Okay. This matches way better. And I did package orders this day, so it works out. So we'll do that, and then we'll use the YouTube binge that comes in the bundle, which is font choice 4. I'm also running out of time before my camera cuts me off. We got Burger King. We had Easter dinner. And I read my book. I finished The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo this evening, which was a 5 out of 5. I really, really, really enjoyed it. So for Burger King, I am gonna find amongst my possessions. We have Burger King breakfast technically, but you know. Burger King, check. Easter dinner. And I want to use these green haired girlies while I can. And then reading. Read. We'll use the little Kindle here. Okay. So. We'll use takeout for Burger King. We will use Easter dinner for Easter dinner. Easter. And then I'm gonna use the read from here because it's like bigger to fill up this spot. Cool. That is the whole setup, guys. We will zoom out and take a peek. And here she is. Here is the final spread. I think it is super duper duper pretty, and everything we have left over. I'm not gonna even go through it because I'm gonna run out of time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next.